Hey YouTube, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. That's an unboxing video. Here's the box. That's the Capo CUB1 1 to 18th Defender kit. Full metal, 2-speed transmission, unlockable diff gears. Probably the craziest purchase I've ever made for my RC hobby. But sometimes in your life you do really stupid things, and I hope this will at least pay off and the Capo CUB1 is as awesome as it seemed on the few videos online. But let's stop this now. I plan to make a series of rather short videos about the Capo CUB1. This is part 1, unboxing. Part 2 will probably be a closer look into the guts and then building, electronics and so on. So if you are interested, consider to subscribe and ring the bell. Opening of the box will start at But since this is by far the most expensive purchase I've ever made from China, I want to talk a little bit about where I bought it, what I paid, and what shipping options I took to Europe first before the unboxing. I used a 10% off code for the Capo CUB1, also valid for all other products from Sterling Kit where I bought it. I will post this code in the description, feel free to use it. I'm living in Europe, European Union, Euro area, in Austria. So if you also come from this area and consider to buy this awesome but super expensive truck from China, and you are, as I really was, a little scared of making such an expensive purchase from China, maybe my experience with this purchase will help you to make your decision. I bought my Capo CUB1 from Sterling Kit and everything went out perfectly, no problem at all. I did only find a few options where to buy the Capo CUB1. First, there's this Capo Chaos website. It's rather strange to buy there, no prices. You will have to ask for the price and then you will receive an offer and also an offer for shipping costs to your country. And I did this. And I got the response. They also told me that this is a promotional price, the price will increase later, blah, blah, blah. But the price was the same as in all other sources I found, and they had additional and high shipping costs. I found this really very strange. I didn't like this way of selling at all and never considered to buy there. Then there are a few sellers on AliExpress offering the Capo CUB1. But I personally would never buy such an expensive purchase from AliExpress. I bought a lot from Ali, but only cheap stuff, no expensive stuff. I do have a couple of super negative experiences in this with Ali, so no way for me. There were also some dealers on Ali offering the Capo for only about 200 bucks, but this for sure was a scam. Actually, I cannot find those super cheap offers anymore, only offers for the normal price of 740 US dollars. And then I also found the Capo CUB1 on the website of Sterling Kit. The price was also 740 US dollar, 739.99. And I have never bought from Sterling Kit before. But of course I know their website with those awesome gas-powered machines and motors, and I remembered to have an affiliate account there, which I have never really used, because about 1 year ago Sterling Kit approached me via RC Group's forum, personal messages, and asked for a cooperation, and I said no, I'm not that kind of guy, and I like their machines, but I'm not into gas-powered machines, difficult here in my area, blah blah. Living because of the noise, live in an apartment in the center of the city. But they insisted, said it's free, maybe I will someday. And so they gave me an affiliate account on their website and a 10% off store-wide promotional code from my channel, which everyone can use and get 10% off for any purchase on their website. So I didn't think about this for about a year now, and now I made a customer account on Sterling Kit website to buy the Capo CUB1 and remembered this code. And I tried the code with my own purchase and it worked. I got 10% off. So I paid only 666, the number of the beast. $666 for my Capo CUB1, including shipment, instead of 740 or 739.99 normal price. And I want to emphasize, I paid for my Capo CUB1, so I for sure will give my honest opinion of this super expensive micro truck, will euphemize nothing and will hide nothing. I hate this in some online reviews. And you're also free to use this 10% off code for your purchase of the Capo CUB1 or any other purchase on Sterling Kit website. It's my channel name in capital letters and also my nickname on many RC forums. However, I don't know if it's case sensitive. I will post this 10% off code in the description. Feel free to use it, but it's a kind of affiliate code. So if you do not like this, do not use it. And to shipment, take the slow boat. That's my advice. Do not take express shipping. After asking Sterling Kit for shipping options, I took the free shipping option, Yun Express or Yan Express. Sterling Kit wrote, this is tax-free, and finally it was. If you take the express shipping, at least to my country, Austria or European Union, for example DHL Express, the courier will make the custom clearance for you and additionally charge unreasonably priced fees for their work and effort, so you will have to pay customs for sure. But the slow boat I took wasn't slow at all. It took 3 or 4 days to be shipped by Sterling Kit, what was not really super fast. But then the shipment arrived in exactly 1 week, 7 days. So really fast. And I didn't have to pay any additional fees. So I'm really, really happy how this now turned out, and now it's here. And the euro price is on Sterling Kit website. If you are from a euro country, do not take the euro price shown in the website for real if you pay with PayPal. Better switch to US dollar. Sterling Kit uses the official exchange rate euro-US dollar on their website, but you will have to pay in US dollar. And PayPal does use a super bad exchange rate, nearly a piece of impudence. PayPal does not use the official rate, they use their own rate and probably make a ton of money that way. So you will pay more euros than shown on the Sterling Kit website finally. I paid 666, the number of the beast US dollar, and PayPal charged me 577 euros for this. Additionally, your credit card company may take fees for orders from Chinese shops if you pay your PayPal with your credit card. Hope this information helps customers from European Union who intend to buy a Capo CUB1 from China. The Capo CUB1 does not come with any electronics. Those are offered separately. Power HD 1810 MG servos for $36 US, motor and ESC in a pack for $80 US, and a very strange 850 mAh LiPo with USB charger for $47 US. The motor is very strange and only offered in combination with an ESC. It's a brushed motor with a kind of gearbox in front, which looks like a part of a small brushless in-runner motor. There are only very few running videos out so far of the Capo CUB1, and the motor ESC combo doesn't sound good at all to me. A lot of whining, and so I do not intend to use this ESC for sure. And if you have seen some of my latest videos, you know why and you know what I will use. But since this motor looks that strange, I asked Sterling Kit if I could buy only the motor without ESC, and they answered that I could try any 180 or 130 motor for the small Capo. Maybe I would have to drill holes for the screws into the gearbox, but I should try it first, and if it wouldn't work, I still could buy the Capo CUB1 motor later, and that's what I will do now. So I did not buy any of the electronics for my Capo CUB1 so far. Those overpriced servos, no. I think I will have similar sized servos here, which I can use probably. And this strange 850 mAh LiPo battery with USB charger for nearly 50 bucks. No way. So, since the Capo CUB1 is such a noble truck, I intend to use my FlySky Noble radio with it. Noble to Noble. And maybe with a super micro receiver, or maybe with a normal receiver. I will see during the build process what will work best and which servos, motors and ESC I will use. I will show this in upcoming videos. But now finally let's open the box. I did receive it already the day before yesterday and not touch it so far. I'm super curious. So only this nice box in the box, nothing more. One to 18th scale RC custom vehicle model kit. Designed by Capo Custom Studio, Capo Technology 2020. Yes. Not that easy to open this box. Come on. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Wow. Additional box with plastic body parts, rod ends, lenses, interior parts, steering wheel, handles, windshield wipers. Nice, nice. Door panels and dashboard front grille. Wow, this looks really nice. So you will have to build the body too. And here's the body itself. It's super heavy. It's made out of metal. I did already know this. Okay, windows. And a lot of further accessories. Okay, those are hardware and O-rings, links. And more hardware. Something special. Screws labeled ECB K, but seem to be only screws in different bags. And here's the body itself. Wow, this looks awesome. Aluminium, non-magnetic. check this out. I'm still not sure if I should paint it or not. I do have a ton of Defenders, and most of those, for example, that's for a Mini C. Well, that's in Orlando. Most of my Defenders I painted with this Vallejo German green brown, I guess is the name primer. I'm really not sure. I could maybe even let it in this color. That's gunmetal in my new WPL, and the color of the Capo body seems to be exactly the same as gunmetal, so I for sure will not paint it in gunmetal. That also nearly the same color. So wow, really hard, but I think painting is probably not necessary. What do you guys think? This gunmetal color looks quite awesome. Or I painted as nearly all of my other Defenders with this German green brown. Tell me your opinion if you want. What would you do? Painting is also a lot of work. The quality of this is absolutely awesome. That's not thin, that's super thick material. Let me take a caliper. So that's 1.5, 1.4443 millimeter aluminium. Wow. For those guys using those strange inch stuff nobody understands. 0.05 inch. Wow. Take millimeter, much better. Here it's 1.6, 1.2. Really awesome. But yeah, consider the price. And now let's get to the frame rails. Super nice. Hood, of course, same material as the body. Awesome. Well, some shackles. Ah, there are even servo horns. Not sure what all those parts are for. Seems like shock arms. Part of the transmission probably. central gearbox. Probably. Wow. That's my first Capo. So far this looks absolutely awesome. Transfer case. Cub. I hope the manual will be as good as the parts. Those seem to be some frame parts. Everything but the body interior made out of metal. Frame part or front grille? No, probably frame part. Let's find the manual then. Shock mounts. Shock mounts. Some further mounts. Well, wow, wow, wow to my first Capo. And the second box, the second foam box, even larger, much heavier, does contain the tires. And those tires seem to be quite nice. Real beadlock wheels. That's super nice. Super nice beadlock wheels, and I really hope tires and wheels are 1 inch, so you could also use RC 4-wheel drive or whatever tires. So let's check this. I have centimeters here, but we need inch. Yeah, they seem to be 1 inch. Let's test some RC 4-wheel drive tires. Here are the 1 inch RC 4-wheel drive stamped steel rims. Seems to be the same size. And here a RC 4-wheel drive tire. Will they fit, or are the rims a little bit too large? Not totally sure. Well, they seem to be a little bit larger than 1 inch. What does not mean the RC 4-wheel drive tires do not fit. They do fit, so even tire upgrade with RC 4-wheel drive tires will be possible if those tires coming with the Capo CUB1 are not good enough for you. Well, they are nice and soft to include foams, but RC 4-wheel drive tires are stickier. I do already know now that those are far better than those, but they look good in scale, so we will see. And now to the axles with locking diffs, mechanically locking diffs. They are pre-assembled. Of course I want to take a look inside, but that will be for part 2. And they look awesome, and they run super, super, super smooth. Wow, that's awesome. So, wow. The front axle super smooth, and the rear axle also with this wire for differential locking. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So, wow, seem to be absolutely perfect, perfectly manufactured. Wow. Super, super smooth. What else do we have here? Okay, seems to be a part of the base plate of the servo mount. Okay. What else? Drive shafts hidden in there. Of course, full metal. And smooth, smooth, smooth. Strange thing. There seems to be have to be a pin inserted. I hope you can see this here. So quite unique mounting system of a drive shaft. I didn't see this before. You can see this slot here for a pin, and here a pin has to be inserted, otherwise drive shafts would spin freely. Here we do have the second drive shaft. Come on, come out. Doesn't want to come out. Here it is, well hidden and secured. Did already scratch it now, but looks exactly the same as the other one. What else do we have here? The shocks. Come out, you shocks. Don't want to scratch the shocks. Let's try it that way. Lost it on the floor. So here it is. Oil filled. Do not know yet if there's oil inside, but it feels that way, and they feel super smooth, really. They are not too soft, but of course the body is super heavy. They feel and look awesome. And even the rings are probably metal. Yes, that's no plastic. Full metal shocks. Wow. It was placed here. So we have 1, 2 more shocks, 3 more shocks. Okay, seems to be skid plate. Link mount, part of the skid plate. We will see. What else do we have here? The front axle wants to get out. Because it wants to be placed that way. Come on, how was this wire positioned? Probably that way. What's that in here? It's not easy to get all this stuff out of the foam. Again, next piece on the floor. Okay, that's a USB dongle with instructions, or what? Yes, that's a USB dongle with instructions. So let's check later what's on the instruction manual. Part of the frame, absolutely awesome build quality. So this seems to be everything of the second phone box. I hoped instructions would be in here, but they seem to come with a USB dongle. What do you get? That's only the stickers, nothing more. So let's take a quick look at the instruction manual. So here it is, CUB1 instructions. 1, 2, 3. Statement and some picture in Chinese. So that's not the stuff we want to see. Statement. Then in 2, axle. But there are only pictures. Picture of the front axle. And picture of the rear axle assembly. I will place those pictures in the video now when making the video so that you can pause it. And 3. Okay, check this out. They give you step-by-step advice how to mount it in a "24 minutes long video. I wonder why they do not upload this on YouTube. So I probably cannot show you this 24 minutes video now and part 2. Okay, that's the instruction to mount the body. Nice, nice. And I guess you will find those videos soon on YouTube or on Capo website. I do not really dare to publish those because they are not mine. Okay, this looks awesome and I'm really looking forward to building this truck, but first I wanna take a look into the guts to see how the axles and diff lock and 2-speed gearbox work, and I will disassemble the axles. Gearbox is not yet assembled, maybe already assemble the gearbox, but this I will not do in this video. This I will do in part 2 of my Capo CUB1 video series. So So far it looks awesome, but for that price, what would you expect? Thanks for watching, guys. Don't miss the next part, and I hope to see you then. I'll be back.